And the next thing we did, everyone got pretty good at backhands, just a nice flat backhand. What we did next was outside in throws. So one thing with ultimate is there's often somebody in between where you want to throw the frisbee and your receiver. And so we need to go around them somehow. And one good way to go around them is to throw an outside in throw. So instead of me aiming straight forward here and looking straight forward, I'm going to aim it up. The disc's going to be at about 30 degrees. Notice that I'm not throwing it up like this. My arm has gone from being here to being here, and I'm aiming it up here so that the disc is going to go out and back down to my receiver. But otherwise the mechanics are the same. Maybe come around a bit behind me.
Yeah.
So you can see it looking out. So Brad shoots down here. I'm going to aim up here in the sky, and it's going to slide back down. And one thing that this throw is particularly important for, the time you see it being used all the time in ultimate. So let's imagine we're all playing in this direction and we're being forced forehand. So there's somebody standing here stopping me throwing in this direction. I'm trying to throw up the field and I'm running out of time. I've only got 10 seconds to throw the throw. So I'm going to try and get it off to my reset, who's the person sort of parallel with me on the field. And I'm going to step out around my defender, and then I'm going to throw a nice outside in that's going to loop over to my receiver. And that's going to make, because I've stepped a long way out, it's hard for my mark to get in the way. So that's a really good use of outside in throw. The other throw, the opposite, I guess, of a outside in backhand, so that's up here, I'm tending to step quite a long way out because I want it to get it looped out and round, is an inside out backhand. And that's where we throw it closer to the body, and instead of the glass table being here, we're throwing it this way. So the disc is angled right down at the ground. One benefit of this is that the leverage works so that your body and your hips and everything can concentrate a lot of power in here. There's not a lot of power here because you've got very sort of long levers, but if you're close, you can get a lot more power in. So one use of an inside out is when you're throwing into a very strong wind, because then it flattens out. And also frisbees tend to flatten. So this is when you're starting to throw much harder backhands, you tend to throw them inside out and they flatten up. So here for a sort of loopy inside out backhand, it's very much the same, but I'm throwing it up and back down again. I can also throw it with a bit more zip.